So I realized that that elven caravan that got wiped out, I never collected all the stuff from it, so getting a little bonanza of free elven goods. So got pretty much my whole fort doing that right now. Got both of my squads stationed out here for some minimal protection. Took ourselves out a cougar. I don't know why they won't go get it. I could use the meat, but been a lot of skeletal cougars lately, which is kind of scary because those things are tough. Gonna build a road out. I mean, I'm sure that's not the problem. I'm just wondering why I haven't gotten any sieges yet. Sometimes it's passing to the base. I'm sure that's not it. But anyway, I've got the 4 catapults up there. Oh shit! I better. Just gonna go ahead and disable this one. Actually, it's firing directly where the people are standing. We'll disable both of these. Yeah, those rocks land right there. That'd be just great if I wiped out one of my dwarves. Anyway, I've got 4 practice catapults up here. I think I'll just have the archers stand up on this one, so this will be the siege area. Yeah, I'm gonna build this little road down here, and yeah, worked on my farming area a little bit. Needed some more storage for my plants. I apparently run out of storage for plants, so got that fixed. And yeah, things are coming along nicely. I'm getting a pretty good food storage now. So in case we have to lock down for some reason, like most likely one of my fuck-ups, should be able to do that. Anyway, nothing super exciting's happened. I just figured I'd show you how I forgot to gather all this stuff from the Elven caravan, so continue on building my road and getting all this free stuff. I better let my squad go eat something before they flip out. And yeah, I'll check back in a bit. So one other little trick I like to use when I'm making waterways and getting ready to do the showers. This one is just going to be I'm just going to leave it the way it is for my wells, but anyway, what I was going to show you is when you make roads in your waterways, that makes it so even if you don't have water flowing or whatever, nothing can grow and block them. So it's a cheap way to make sure that your waterways will always be open. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, somebody's taking a bad move. By the way, oh yeah, I did. I looked at the chestnut scepter, which isn't even worth anything. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, if you make a road, nothing can grow on it, so that's one good way of keeping your waterways open. So I'm going to start designing the waterways for the workshops now. Siege operator. Well, we'll see what he makes. So yeah, be back in a little while. Another incredibly good artifact. Hope my sarcasm translates. A marble toy axe. Oh joy, I'm so glad. Actually, it might have turned him into the craft store. Actually, whatever. I mean, it's a marble toy axe. I'm not going to give you any props for that at all. Okay. I also just had a goblin ambush. Got my road finished though, so there's really no danger. Still no sieges yet. I'm hoping they're going to walk into the line of fire and I can smash one with a catapult. That'd be pretty awesome. But as of right now, they're hanging out over there. This duck or chicken or whatever the hell it is, guinea hen, was on the bridge when it closed, so we got smashed into it, but it didn't really hurt him that bad because he was at the very edge of it. the close edge next to the wall, not far away, so unfortunately I was unable to kill that pet. I should make a crusher here pretty soon regardless, because I've got all this stone and stuff sitting around, so uh-oh, now what? Another ambush, whatever. There's no one out there for you. Oh, they're gonna kill again. Oh, please smash one with a catapult. Please, come on! Smash! Oh, man, that was great. I don't think he actually killed one, but he definitely hit one. Hold on, bud. Hold on. You need to change your orientation here. Let's make you shoot down. Yeah, there we go. Maybe you can hit them as they're coming across. Fire! Oh! Split the upright. What a dickhead. Well, they're in the line of fire. I smashed one with a rock. I think that's the first time I've ever hit one. At least I'm assuming I hit him. Is this blood? Could just be sand. And I might not have even actually hit them. I mean, it definitely collided with them, but didn't actually hit one. Lame. That's the closest I think I've ever come. That was a horrible shot. Fire, quick! They're right in your line of fire! Shoot! Shoot your catapult! Oh, there we go. There we go, right on target. Oh, they dodged it. That's okay. It's giving them good practice. Not too shabby, actually. Putting the fear of God into them there. Anyway, that was what I had, so keep launching rocks at goblins, and I'll check back if anything awesome happens.
So I've just been making some small improvements. Took a pretty long break, so I'm just kind of coming back, remembering everything that's going on. I had a really late night last night, so I'm probably going to sound pretty hoarse. Anyway, so I've got my 2 Mark's Dwarf squads stationed on the 2nd level here, so they're getting tons of practice, and they're keeping the skeletal and zombie wildlife and all that away, so that they're not constantly canceling the jobs of my people. So that's working out pretty well. Put a couple gold doors. Figured it spiffs up the trade depot area, and I just needed somewhere to use them, so went ahead and did that. Also added some stairs there so that the farmers can go up and down between the 2 farm plots. So got myself a press, mills going, balls out, so that's helpful. Also the tree farm's really starting to kick in, so I'm starting to get a pretty good amount of wood from that. Just traded with the elves. I think I trade with them like one more time, and then I'm going to start a war with them. If I can get them to be pissed off. Sometimes it's really tough to get them pissed off, especially since I don't really have a forest to clear cut that they're going to give a shit about. But anyway, like I said, small improvements. What I'm waiting for is for these roads to be done, because it's going to be part of my shower system I'm going to install here. So as soon as that last one, looks like it's the last one, yeah. So put up a bunch of gold statues everywhere. Hopefully that'll help happiness. Everyone's been pretty much ecstatic anyway. So I'm starting to do some exploratory mining. I'm down on, geez, I don't know, level 100 even. So I found some diamonds and some other really good gems down here. There's the diamonds. I haven't mined them yet, but I know they're there, so I will get to them at some point. And I'm mining out the nickel. Like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to do like a magma pump stack or anything like that, but to like shoot magma out the entrance somewhere. But if I do decide to do that, nickel tubes are great. Tore up the floor there. I'm actually doing what is it, like a zinc floor? Yeah, just for fun. Just like a metal floor. It's kind of like the main area, so I'm just kind of spiffing it up. So yeah, it's just been a while. I think it's been like an in-game 6 months, 9 months since I had a video. Like, there's not a whole lot going on. Just kind of getting things going. I'd imagine any day now I'm gonna start getting sieges and Forgotten Beasts. I mean, getting pretty close to 10 million. I mean, I've got reached the caps for Forgotten Beasts and stuff. Yeah, one thing I haven't done recently is do the stores, so obviously I'm sitting pretty. I've got tons of drinks, tons of prepared food, a bunch of meat. I think I'm doing pretty good on the metal bars as well. I know I went through all my gold bars, so only 3 steel bars left, but it's because I've been making a ton of steel stuff, so I'm getting to the point where a lot of my stuff, like, see, I should be able to outfit my dwarves in mostly steel stuff here pretty soon. I'm gonna run out of steel before it all finishes, but I still got a bunch of stuff, so I'll be sitting pretty there for a while. I do need to go find some more iron. I might do some exploratory mining down on this level since I never opened it up. Once I get into it, that's where the water is going to come from, so I'm just going to kind of plan out you know, how it's going to go. I'm going to put some floodgates in there and then just be able to route it both ways. So yeah, just kind of an update. Figured I should get something on video. Oh, Vesti sweaters are armor. Starting to get some really good siege operators from those guys just practicing down there. So when the demons come, hopefully I'll have some trustworthy ballista operators. I think that's how I'm going to do it this time. I've done it. I've encased them in obsidian. I've had cave-ins. I think I might combo a cave-in with just straight up, you know, fighting, just to see how it goes. I haven't done that in a long time, so anyway, that's quite a ways down the road yet. I haven't even started mining the adamantine yet, but just kind of figured I'd show how the dwarves are doing. Let's see. Seems like, where's my... Oh, that's right. I took him off that. I needed him to go build those roads, so I took him off. So yeah, just kind of a little brief update here. Gonna keep cruising along. Hopefully I will... Oh, all my roads are done, so that's good. So I'm gonna start the plumbing up here, and I will check back. I know I've got a couple other things I need to do. Go through the military menu and some other things. And I will get to it relatively soon. So, see you in a bit. Well, a little bit of excitement. Got another Cyclops. Humo Bossus mod. Snospedasblue? Fuck. So yeah, some more practice for my Mercs dwarves. Should make rather short work of them. Let's check this guy out. It's another female one. Average in size, extremely sparse hair, which is extremely long. Upturned nose, high voice, high eyebrow, nose bridge is concave, somewhat narrow ears have small lobes, her dark green eye is somewhat narrow, her lips are thin, her head is somewhat broad, her hair is buff, again, her skin is pale brown. Probably the sister of the last one, come to avenge
happen, sure, but it ain't gonna happen, unfortunately, for Usodd, or whatever that thing's name was. It will probably die about the same spot, honestly. It's gonna run up to the walls and get pin-cushioned. So I've been doing a little bit of stuff here. I found a nice vein of hematite, so that helped. Got the iron stocks back up to where they should be. Starting to plumb in a shower. It'll go right there. It's gonna drop in from up there, so I might do some other one. Like I said, when I get around to doing the workshop burrows and stuff, I'll probably put showers in there. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave those as they are. I'm not even using them, so there's no reason to invest a bunch of time into it. So this will be where the water will drain out. I really should have just done it one wide. Originally, I'd planned on having a ton of water coming in here, but as it is, I think I'm just going to have the one. So, let's see what I actually want to do. Build a wall here. Oops. Somehow I had a cave in. I screwed something up where I got a cave in there. What I actually just want is a pillar so the floor can sit there. And I'm going to put a statue there, and the water will fall in the statue, which creates mist. So that's what I intended to do. I'm not sure how I ended up getting a cave in. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I do, because I channeled that, had it there, but then mined out underneath it like a retard. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that was my bad. Regardless, no one was really hurt. It did knock a hole through the floors here, but not that big of a deal. Gotcha. Got my guys making doors, so I'm finally putting up some doors in these workshops that I've had forever, just for something to do, and to increase my wealth in whatever small way I can manage it. Come on over there, Usodd. Was that his name? Umal, my bad. Umal. You're invited. It wouldn't be bad. I'd capture her, but the problem is the way I set this up, she couldn't get to any of my cage traps without walking through weapon traps and just getting sliced to bits, so that ain't gonna work, unfortunately. Hopefully at some point she'll come close enough so we can take her out. My donkeys are breeding quite a bit, which is nice. Where the hell are all my donkeys? Oh, they're just blending in. Got a bunch of donkeys. My tree farm is really starting to take off, so that's good. My hospital is fully stocked. Got all the soap I need. So when it does come down to that, I will have plenty of supplies for the doctors. I'm just, at this point, I'm just waiting for a siege. I don't know. I really don't understand why I haven't had a siege yet. I've had shit tons of ambushes, but no siege yet. Where did she go? I guess I could just, oh, there she is. Surprised she's not getting pelted at the moment. Oh, no one's close. Well, it's only a matter of time. She's going to wander close, somebody's going to be there, and it will begin. I really should put some cage traps out for building destroyers like that. I don't know, it's just fun to capture those things. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do with the water is I think I'm just going to drain it off map. I was considering pumping it back into the brook, but
I think it's just going to be easier just to pump it off the map. There we go. So I'll finish this. If I have any gold statues or not. Yeah, I gotta wait till they put the grates there. It'd be nice to do like a gold statue or something. I should probably have them clean this out. It's just ugly. I don't like it. So yeah, it'll go down here into this cavern, and I'm assuming this cavern, hoping this cavern opens to the side of the map. And I'll just drain it off the map. That's the easiest way to do it, honestly. It wouldn't be that hard to make a pump stack either. I've got plans for a Dwarven reactor here at some point, but I don't really know what I'd do with it at this point. I always make one to pump magma, so that's a choke point. Everyone's getting... I can always wall it up later, so... yeah. It's coming along. Come on, take her out. Where's she at? Oh, that's a cougar. Which my guys... I accidentally... I don't think I actually hit them, but the human caravan came up that road and had to dodge some flying rocks, so that was kind of funny. She done wandered off. She ain't around these parts no more. Sure she is, I just... She might have left the map. Suppose I'll hunt through and see. It's a lot of deceased. My guys are just sitting up there, just shooting them. It's working great. They've actually become really good. There's one Cyclops. Jeez, come on. Alright. Uninvited guest. Yeah, well. Am I just blind? Oh, there she is. Jeez. Holy crap. Now it's still wandering around. If she gets within range, I'll start it back up again so we can watch the carnage together. But I'm just going to keep working on my plumbing and maybe just keep making some little improvements. One thing I did is I added a bunch of traps to this entrance and also down here. Just in case, you never know. I'm gonna bust into this cavern pretty soon, just in case something comes tearing up those steps when I'm not paying attention. So I know that Forgotten Beast was, I'm pretty sure he's in the second cavern, so I'm gonna have to deal with that when I bust in there. But that's just part of the game. Anyway, I'm gonna keep placing doors and improving the fortress. So. Check back in a little while. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try the shower that I've been working on for the past half hour or so. Everything should be all set. Famous last words. So, wait. Nope. Hold on. Gotta do this in the right order. So I gotta pull that one to open those. So that should open that floodgate. Go ahead and do it. Okay, now turn the water on. So that just opens that floodgate. Yeah, I started collecting sand a while ago. I'm making glass spikes and serrated discs for traps. It's just a lot easier to make those instead of using my my iron and other things for it. So it'll flow down this way. pretty much the same route it took for the hospital, except now that there's floodgates there, it's going to go off to the side, down this way, through that hole, and splash, and everybody's going to get a bath. And then should go right out here, down there, right out there. I put a bunch of grates, and right off the map. So the Forgotten Beast Ulu was down there. He was made of salt and he died in like 5 seconds, so I totally forgot about him. I just had my soldiers there as a matter of course. I always have them around if I'm working out, but anyway, he died in like 2 seconds. And so same with that Cyclops that was there. The humans came to trade, and I was doing that, and then when I went to look for her again, she was dead. So the 2 forgotten beasts that I had, the little bit of excitement that I did have, I missed it. I went ahead and finished my zinc floor with a copper inlay, so this is all zinc and it's copper, so pretty cool. So yeah, let's hopefully the shower is gonna work. It would be great. Should. I really can't see a reason why it wouldn't. I've got multiple ways to shut it off too, so and my FPS is 50 isn't horrible for this light, but definitely could be better, and I think pumps are probably harder on it than just letting it run off the map, so they're all waiting. They're waiting for a little shower. I got a whole bunch of gold stuff in there. I made it a dining room. Like, it's just an awesome place to be if you're a dwarf, which one thing I haven't done is engrave it. I've smoothed it, but let's get it engraved. So it should be pretty neat once the water finally gets flowing. Doesn't look like it's hurting FPS too bad. Got my roads on there. With the water constantly running, I'm not going to have to worry about stuff growing there anyway, but whatever. It's just a good thing to do. This will make it really easy to fill up this well if I ever need to, which I shouldn't. I mean, there's so much water in there. Can't remember. I think I already... This is a problem where, you know, I played for like an hour, but there's nothing to video, so I forget what I did, but went ahead and got my hospital all outfitted, so pretty happy there. That's one thing I always like to do. It's just important to me. Everyone has their things, I'm sure, but to me, I really like having a good hospital, so where's the water? Slowly getting there. In the meantime, there's actually really not a whole lot to show. My archers are slowly getting better. That's the first squad. They're relatively competent, and then this is the second squad. It'd be so easy, you know, do a danger room and you could have legendary dwarves in like 5 minutes, but it's funny, I actually met with Zach and Tarn. They live like 15 miles from me probably. We went out to dinner, took them out for some beers and all that, and I was talking to him, and one of the things I talked to him about was a danger room. And they were actually, neither of them realized that it existed, or at least they acted like they did. They told me they didn't, who knows. Anyway, when I explained the concept to them, and I said, do you think that's an exploit, or whatever, neither one of them really thought it was an exploit. I've used them before. If you use them, you know, I don't blame you. It makes it a lot easier. It makes the game a lot easier. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'd just rather not. Especially with Mark's dwarves. I mean, you get these Mark's dwarves that are much better fighters than they are archers, and it's just kind of lame. So, in my opinion, whatever. To each their own. But, yeah, straight out of the creators' mouths, they don't consider it an exploit. So, if you do it, that's cool.
Wow, that was really fast. Holy crap. Yeah, those I have 2 legendary engravers, so they do work when they that's already completely engraved. That's pretty sweet. I'm starting to get a lot of areas engraved here, which is good. I mean, just keep increasing the value so I can keep getting more and more Forgotten Beasts, and maybe a siege someday. I mean, I'm starting to wonder. I know that if there's not goblin civilizations around you, you won't get a siege, but I haven't even looked, honestly, because I've been getting ambushes, so I just assumed. You know what they say about assumptions, it makes an ass out of you and me, but still, like, I just assumed that I was, you know, around. I should be getting sieges, maybe not. I'm gonna have to look into it more. Check out the civilizations. I saw that lawgiver guy running around, actually, I think. Or I saw a lawgiver running around. Maybe it wasn't him, but yeah. I mean, terror and vengeance. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. I still haven't gotten a siege, so. Oh well. Let's see. The water should be getting there, slowly but surely. Man. I'm not going to complain. 45 is easily a playable FPS. It's when it gets down into the 20s that starts bothering me. I've seen people play with, you know, like 10, so I just can't stand it. I can't stand when it gets choppy and it takes forever just to do the simplest stuff. Like for me, doing this shower system and all that, it actually took probably 2 hours of real time to do it. But it'll keep them clean. It's just another thing to keep them happy. Most of them are ecstatic anyway. I really wish I had an artifact grate. Well, 2 of them. I need 2 of them. That makes me nervous, having open area like that. Any kind of building destroyer that can fly. I mean, they'd have to fly, but still, I mean, that shit exists, so having an open passage straight into my base, right up into, I mean, they'll go right through all these grates and everything, so, but it is what it is. I mean, that's what you do. I guess I actually could have totally boxed it in. I didn't even think about that. I probably should have. I might, I'll let this go through and let them take a shower for a little while, but I might just box it in completely. I don't like I don't like the feeling of being open like this. So here it comes, slowly but surely. Everything's working as intended. Trucking along. Pretty soon, they're gonna have a nice little shower area. It's probably still gonna get muddy. Like those grates typically don't stop all the water, but for the most part it'll be alright. I did get one more artifact. I got the scepter. So I've gotten a lot of shit. I mean, I've gotten recently a toy axe, a silk vest. Actually, the silk vest is pretty cool. A hatch cover, I don't really have a use for just right now, but I will. I mean, an artifact hatch cover's pretty cool. Spikes of alpaca leather, I'm sure. Here we go. Buckle up, guys. Splash. Yay. Should be getting mist here relatively shortly. So that'll make them happy. Yeah, mist. ecstatic lately. Vesty Sweaters has been ecstatic. Talked with a friend. Slept in a bedroom like a personal palace. Slept in a great bedroom. Nauseated by the sun lately. Uh-oh, that's weird. My dwarves really shouldn't be getting cave adapted. They're outside a lot. Admired a fine door lately. Admired her own fine cabinet lately. Has been annoyed by flies. Has been satisfied at work. And admired a completely sublime, tastefully arranged statue. Yeah, not anything about the mist. Whatever. Yay, washing some of the blood off these people. There it is, that's what we were looking for. Yeah, wash some of these dwarves clean, get that blood off them. Cool. Well, at the very least I have one shower area, so someday I'll get around to making my grand dream of a whole bunch of showers in those different rooms like that, but for now this will do. Already washing all the blood off and cleaning them up, so that's good. I really think I'll obviously do that not on the video because that would be super boring, but yeah, I think I'm gonna box it in. That'd make me feel better about it. Other than that, nothing. I mean, it's the same fort. It's a year or two later. It's same thing, same stuff. It's slowly getting nicer. All I can do is keep improving it and keep having them raise the total wealth, which getting closer and closer to 10 million. Oh, and I was gonna do a military, so yeah, oh, no, I thought I had an elite Marks dwarf. Got all excited, but I don't. Getting there though. Oh, and I have a bunch of animals to butcher. I forgot about that. I'll go ahead and do that now. Yep. You and you and you. Actually, no, I don't want to. I'm still digging my donkeys. I think I'll keep that dog just in case I want more dog at some point. You keeping the donkeys. That'll kind of thin them out, then I can pick the other ones. More soap, more meat. Oh, and I did finally tear down those coffins. It's just a dumb place. I never should have put them there anyway, so not there anymore. If I find the need for another kitchen area, I can put it there now. I think there's one more workshop that's kitchen related that I don't. Yeah, the farmer's workshop. No, I have a farmer's workshop. Oh, the fishery, that's what I'm thinking of, but I can't go fishing, so yeah, I have everything. Cool. Anyway, the next one I'll just set up my military, go through, show how to do a custom uniform and all that, and that'll probably be long enough, but that'll be in a little bit. I got a couple little other things I want to do, so check back in a little while. So I am down here sealing off my plumbing area for the outflow from my showers, and found a nice gold vein, so I'm mining that out. But one thing I wanted to show you was that. That's how I've caught giant cave spiders before, if there's any around. They're building destroyers, so you stick a table or something there, surround it with cage traps. Oh boy, another useless artifact. As soon as he started doing it, I knew it was. I mean, he's in the jeweler workshop, so not super excited about that. He did get a lot of jewels, though. He probably got like 6 of them. Anyway, so I'm going to hope that that results in the capture of a giant cave spider, although I haven't seen a single one on the map. I haven't seen much of anything, actually, down here. I wouldn't mind capturing some more Dwarfs either, though. I mean, that was so much good meat. Oh, there's a silver vein. Man, I'm just blind. I don't really care about the copper. I have so much copper. As long as I'm there. Can't hurt, I guess. Yeah, there's some good gems. Figure as long as I'm down here in the caverns, I might as well take advantage of it. I like opening up these passages a little more for my guys. So, yeah, I went ahead and sealed this up, so, no more excess, unless they manage to come from that one square. I kind of doubt that'll happen, but I guess it's possible still. And, yeah, it resulted in a nice boost in gold. I might get those for too. Oops. I'm really trying to increase my fortress's wealth, so normally I don't worry that much about gold. I mean, I definitely mine it if I'm there, but I want some sieges or some more forgotten beasts or something. Like, this is way too prosperous. Needs to be some dwarves taking joy in the slaughter, which, I mean, I can easily solve that by heading a little lower. I do have that adamantine spire available, so I'd like to train my military a little bit more first, since I'm going to be I'm going to try to beat it militarily, just for fun. Untrained, like non-danger room trained dwarves versus demons, that should be pretty interesting. Plus, the new patch is coming out any day now, from the sounds of it, so this fort's gotta get wrapping up. I don't see any more gold or anything easily available. I have been doing quite a bit of exploratory mining. Oh yeah, and I'm carving out some new bedrooms. I went ahead and upped my pop cap. Normally I keep my pop cap at 85, but I upped it to 110. So that, I mean, I've got a duchess now, so we're moving up in the world, that's good. So I figured we might as well up the population. Maybe we can become a mountain home. That'd be neat. That'd be a good primer for charging into the underworld with our king leading us. Man, I didn't make very many beds. So anyway, I just thought I'd show the cave spider trap, if it actually works. I checked the units before I started this video, and there's nothing on the map other than some skeletal badgers that are up there and a giant rat, so we're just gonna have to wait for something to spawn. I think I'm also gonna start exploring the caverns a little more, get kind of a feel for the lay of the land here. A golden barrel mug, thanks for that. You're so kind. Encrusted with yellow zircon, decorated with fungiwood and llama bone, encircled with bands of golden barrel and yellow zircon. This object is adorned with hanging rings of porcelain and menaces with spikes of fungiwood and alpaca leather. On the item is an image of Ern Joan, the ruby bucket, and pig iron. On the item is an image of dwarves and horsebone. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of SeizurePla by the cloudy years of the anvil of labor in the early spring. That's kind of neat, actually. It has a picture of my bucket. It's currently in my well up here. And too bad. Not useful at all. Man, I could really use another artifact door. Another artifact door. Things like that. They're so useful. Or a nice weapon. I guess I have that bone spear, but not super excited about that thing, honestly. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed to make more doors. I've got these guys. These guys are the pros. I don't know if I showed. A lot of people probably already know how to do this, but hit capital P once you get a manager for your workshop profile, and you'll see there it says min legendary, max legendary. Well, you can change that. Since I have so many legendary masons, I wanted a couple workshops where I could make it. Oh man, I could make it so that everything that comes out of there is masterpiece. So went ahead and did that. Did that in a couple other places too, but the masons are the one. Another donkey full. It's about time to start slaughtering these donkeys, but just look at them all. I've got a herd of donkeys. That's neat. Oh, there's actually been 2 donkey foals. They're gonna be just inbred as hell because I started with 1 breeding pair, but that's okay. Pretty soon the time will come where they will start being cold. Got a whole bunch of wood from my last little venture too. Caverns were thick with wood, so that was good. Yes. Skeletal rhesus macaques. So yeah, that's probably all I really have to show right now. As soon as this little venture is done, I'm gonna go ahead and outfit my guys with custom uniforms, so I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I just wanted to show that little bit. Be back in a while. At long last. Finally. This is like probably 1 or 2 minutes after the last one. Finally got a siege, so we'll see. I'm not really worried, it's just finally, yeah, there we go. So, the elves just showed up, so I lowered the bridge, so we're gonna go ahead and shut it. Although I'm half tempted to let them try to get in here and capture a bunch of them, but I kind of want my Mark Dwarfs to get some practice first, so I might end up letting them in here in a minute. But to begin with, yeah, there's not very many, and they're all spear goblins and axe goblins. At least it's a siege. At least I was starting to get worried, like, holy crap, I haven't been sieged. Starting to get worried it wasn't going to happen, so I'll send the elves out to their doom. That'll be somewhat satisfying after I get their wood. I still just like 1 or 2 more, and I really like the animals they bring. So yeah, I got a good amount of gold and silver for my little expedition into the caverns, which is about over. I need to finish mining out the gold that's up here. I don't know, it seems to be a pretty good vein actually, so I might be here for a little while. But gonna go ahead, as soon as that's done, close up shop. Got my building destroyer traps set, so any kind of building destroyer, actually pretty much anything that goes through that way, is gonna get snagged, so we'll see what I can catch out of this. But just want a giant cave spider, is that so much to ask? See how the battle goes. Yeah, I did use the clean map utility. I don't normally use anything third party, but other than Dwarf Therapist, obviously, but the map clean utility is just so nice, and it'll, like, it gets me like 1 or 2 FPS, so, well, we managed to pick up 3 of them and scare the, man, that was anticlimactic, holy shit. Oh no, the siege is still going, what am I talking about? Well, that's some good practice for my dwarves, that's good. Keep blasting away there, fellas. don't get them, the badgers probably will. That must be their leader. Oh well. That was good though. I'll just let them keep running around. It's good practice. Let's see. How is this going down here? Oops. Looks like it's petering out on me. That's okay. I got quite a bit. I'll make some more gold statues and stuff like that. Finish up getting the trees. And I want to continue outfitting this. And they smoothed it out quick. That's cool. We'll go ahead and use some golden cabinets in these rooms, just because I made them all, and I'm gonna save some for eventual nobles' quarter that needs them. But let's put some of these. I can always make more too. That's the thing. Now that I have plenty of gold, so these guys are gonna live like kings. They're gonna be all the guys that have been here forever. Gonna be pissed. I don't blame them. They're the ones that built this fort, and then migrants come in and lame. Alright, whatever. We'll just do gold if it happens to come up. I do want to save like 10 though. I can do this another time. Whatever. I don't have to do this right now. Yeah, we gotta wait for the bigger siege. We need to get some trolls and some goblins on wargs or whatever. This one's pretty lame. They're just gonna run around, so let me finish up the bedrooms, trade with these elves real quick. Did you ever show up, friendship, you shithead? Oh, wow. He actually showed. So I'll go ahead and trade with the elves. Finish up those bedrooms and then come back and do the uniforms. But yeah, I finally got a siege. Happy day. So I got a new Forgotten Beast. The Forgotten Beast Ryava Accelerine. A great shrike with external ribs. It has a twisting, jointed trunk, and it is ravening. Its pale brown feathers are fluffed out, beware its deadly spittle. It's actually a pretty scary one. Deadly spittle is not fun. But I'm completely walled back in, so I believe I can attack it at my leisure. We shall see. He is going to ruin my giant cave spider trap, however, because he did spawn in the second cavern, and so he's going to run straight over here and blow up that table there, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But, like I said, we're pretty much completely closed off, I think, unless I fuck something up. So, should be fine. Shouldn't have to worry about the giant shrike. I'm expecting him to charge over here any second. Just slam that poor little table, which is what I was hoping that giant cave spiders would do, but no such luck. He's wandering around. Doesn't matter. So I'm just finishing up this. Getting in the last couple bedrooms. Oops, that's not the right one. There we go. These guys are going to be quite pleased with their new digs. They're pretty nice. Everything is a masterwork. There's a bunch of gold. Gold statues. Gold cabinets. So should be pretty good for the new migrants. Which they're going to need it, because anybody that comes now is going to be a military dwarf unless they're some awesome legendary whatever. Most people are going to be drafted though, so hopefully they'll enjoy their nice room and the little downtime they get from training their asses off to die for the glory of SeizurePla. Okay, so now I have housing for about 130 dwarves, which is good. Let's go ahead. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a new uniform. I'm going to call it Steel. Steel. And let's see. I want to. Oops. Man. Okay, so I want to add some stuff to it. Man, it's been a long time since I did this. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to add helms. I'll just start from the top. Head, helm, H, jeez. Capital H for helm. Okay, so helm, and then I want to go to the helm, and I want to change its materials, capital M, and I want it to be steel. Oops. So steel helms. And then let's go to the breastplate. So breastplate, same thing. Go to the breastplate itself, capital M for material, and I want steel breastplates. And then let's see, I guess gauntlets would be next. So we'll go G for gloves, capital G for gloves. Go over here, capital M. For steel. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Steel. And let's see, so then we need some greaves. It feels like I'm forgetting something, but we'll see. So capital B for boots, high boots. For steel, high boots. Oh, I need greaves, I forgot. Legs, capital L for greaves. I need a shield. Steel shield. Should have all this stuff. Oops, where'd it go? Oh. Capital M. This really doesn't matter that much. Shield, but whatever. Okay, what am I forgetting? So, did I make any mail? If I didn't, I should, so I'm going to put it in the uniform anyway. So, go back to armor. Oops. Man. To steel, to mail shirts. Go over there, capital M, steel. And I guess I could put on some cloaks. I did have a bunch of leather cloaks made. You can have like 7 cloaks, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do like 1. So 1 cloak. I can also do gloves. You can do caps. You can do, I mean, you can put like 7 layers. They wouldn't even be able to walk if it was reality, but anyway, that's a pretty good one. And then I need a weapon. So what I'm going to do is on this one, I think I'm mostly gonna do, I think this will just be, I'll name this steel crossbow. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a crossbow. My steel crossbows. So this is going to be Steel Marks Dwarf Squad. And I believe that's everything. I'm trying to think if, I mean, no, that's good. I guess I could make my cloaks leather. Not that it really matters. Leather. So that's a pretty good uniform. That's how you do that. And so scheduling, I've pretty much shown scheduling. I do it this way. I just hit S for squad, choose whatever squad. It doesn't really matter because it takes you, and then hit S. Right now I just have my guys constantly defending that tower fortification. It's pretty much as good as training, but you can hit E for edit order. You can go through all these different things. You can have them patrol, defend burrows, which is mostly what I do. You can have them train, all that. And one nice thing that took me a little while to figure out is once you've done it for one thing, like these are the individual months, you can just hit C for copy and then just go down and paste the orders, so you don't have to go through and do it every time, which is pretty nice. And then I guess ammo, which I've already set, but so equipment and ammunition. So on my guys, what I have them set for, I guess you can use that in combat too. I haven't done, oops, capital C, I do that every time, so whatever. I've got them set. Wow, I must have thought they were going to have a lot of wood bolts when I did this. We're going to go ahead and bring that down. I can start making wood bolts again now since I have so many. And bone bolts since I finally have some bone. So anyway, you just hit C. I've already gone through it, but you hit C and it just goes, here I'll just do one just for fun. So C, and you choose bolt, and then it's the same as doing a uniform. You typically want to choose a material, so capital M for material, and then you can actually choose, you can get right down to like the metal you want to use, but I've already done that. Generally for me, just metal bolts is fine. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Now the capital C and the capital T, I want them using metal bolts in combat. I do not want them using them for training. So I've got the T disabled. If I added a T, then that means they'll use it in training. And then wood bolts and bone bolts, they can use those for whatever they want. So that's how you set the ammunition. And then, oh, I need to set a quiver. So we'll go back to my uniforms. And let's see, I gotta remember how to do this. I think I don't think it's gotta be, they'll automatically pick one up, but yeah, I don't think, see, I'm going back versions. I don't know if you ever had to assign a quiver. You just have to have them available and they'll go get one. I could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure that that's correct. Quivers and backpacks, they just will get them if they're available. I'll have to check that out. I could be wrong on that. That's been a while since I did that. Alerts are also a cool thing. I haven't really needed them since I've been so safe, but you can go through and set alerts. So like civilian alert is really useful, where you can set it to where you hit on alert and all your citizens will go to whatever borough. Just kind of get, you know, out of the way. I don't really need that right now. If I do, I'll show you how to do it, but it's pretty actually self-explanatory. Once you get to this menu, you can figure out what's going on. So that's another thing that I haven't used much this game. Normally I use quite a bit, but anyway, that's through that menu. So I tried to fling the elves. All I ended up doing was getting one of their yaks stuck there, and they flew like right here, but no one got hurt. So probably not an act of war in their eyes since they were able to walk away. So let's see, I want to start making wooden bolts again. And bone bolts. Yeah, so got another forgotten beast raging around. He's actually probably going to be pretty deadly. That siege was broken almost as quickly as it started. They wandered around the tower, and my guys took pot shots at them, killed a couple of them, and they ran off. So, but now that I know I'm going to be able to get sieges. I'm confident that we'll have some good sieges later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. Probably go ahead and upload the video. If there's anything y'all want to see or whatever, let me know. But right for a while, I'm just gonna build this thing and just up my wealth massively. Hopefully that will get some more sieges coming. So see y'all later.